I'm George DeGregigo.
Okay, I think, that's going.
Welcome
okay.
to Cumtown.
Yeah, we're replacing Cumtown since they quit.
Yeah, they gave up.
It's hard for me. Sometimes when I watch that new show that they have, the Adam Friedland show, I can't tell when they're joking or not. They have such a serious tone. Like, they were talking about how, Stav was the reason that they quit Cumtown or something, or some other thing. And part of me was like, they're just so serious. I couldn't tell if they were joking or not. Because they were like, oh yeah, he was doing too much crowd work or something like that.
What if they they lose him and like nobody knows how to not be like weirdly serious? Like they're all like weirdly serious. Like yeah, what if we robbed? What if George Bush robbed a bank? Wouldn't that be funny, guys? And
Yeah, they just ran out of content.
Yeah, they run out of content and they can't actually make jokes because they missed the one guy.
I felt like Stav was like the one dude that would like laugh at everything.
Yeah,
and he always had that distinct laugh too.
And so now it's like, yeah, man, we should rob a bank.
Yeah. Dude, why don't you tell me about yourself? Tell me what's going on with you.
You're holding a guitar right
Yeah,
now.
I'm just gonna keep holding it, but go for your thing. Tell me about your life. We got
what happened
an hour
since the last time? What has been?
You
Easter?
had your birthday. We went to the cabin.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I drank a lot of alcohol around the birthday. Did we go? Was it my birthday before or after?
It was after. It was like a week or two.
Okay, so I already complained about that and the lost cabin episode.
Yeah.
That lives on my laptop.
Yeah, we need to get that soon.
But it's a lost episode.
Yeah.
Once we get to 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's the only reason we're releasing those 40 minutes of content. I think it was just us the whole time being like, what do we even talk about? We've been together for 5 hours.
Too long.
We have nothing to talk about. It's exciting.
I took a nap there.
You did.
That was it.
You passed out.
Yeah.
You just.
I can feel it right now.
Yeah.
I did this thing. So like right now, all right. I just told you I got to go to the airport.
Yeah.
I got to pick up a guy. Well, 1 in the
Your
morning.
employee. Yeah.
Yeah. 1 a.m.
Because he doesn't want to take an Uber.
Yeah, because he won't.
Fuck you, by the way.
But anyway,
this guy's a working man. You don't understand.
Yeah, I got to go to work tomorrow too.
Yeah,
bright and early. Yeah. I got to get at the plant by 6:30.
You got to go pick him up, and then you got to drag his ass to his house just so you can go to bed. Why not just sleep in the Uber? Get touched a little.
That's fine.
For the love of God, everyone has some character building episodes sometimes.
Oh my God, just get molested.
Anything.
Really?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, just a little tinkle is not gonna. Just tickle them. Yeah, tickle them a little bit.
Ooh, maybe you molest them first.
That's true. It's like a dog eat dog world. Yeah. You gotta do it first.
I molested my Uber driver at 2 a.m.
Yeah, got called by Boss Baby.
What?
Shows the phone.
Oh God! But anyway, so what else?
You're the boss baby because you're the boss.
I'm a boss.
Yeah,
baby.
It's just a picture of you with the superimposed Boss Baby face on it. Yeah, for the caller ID.
Oh, it's not. I thought it'd be the other way around. My head on the Boss Baby body. No, it's just my normal body.
No. Yeah, you got to show these arms off.
I do. I do this.
Yeah,
it makes them look much stronger. They look
strong.
If I do this, they're just normal arms.
Yeah, but if you cross them,
a little bit of as soon as I do that,
you look like an alpha.
Yeah. So anyway,
your voice lowers a couple octaves.
No, what have I done? I've done a bunch of stuff, but nothing super important or interesting.
Okay.
I tried to learn piano.
Why the fuck are we doing this?
I tried to learn.
Holy
hey guys,
shit.
It's another segment of this podcast where I say I tried to learn an instrument.
Yeah, tell us your progress.
I tried to do Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
With the piano.
Yeah.
I can do a few parts, but I don't know how to. I feel like I should get a music teacher to show me how to do things because I feel like I'm doing it wrong.
Honestly, even if you stumble like a fish out of water for a bit, it'll still be fun.
Yeah, well, it's like it would be more fun if I was able to figure out how to do it.
So you're gonna invest in a piano teacher?
No.
No?
No, I'll just struggle for a while.
Yeah.
I'll look up some YouTube videos. Hopefully those will help. But
do you have some resistance towards getting a piano teacher for any reason, or is there like a reason for it, or
just time and money?
Yeah.
All right, how into it am I gonna be? If I was like super into it, I'd be like, oh yeah. But if I'm gonna like get this teacher, I'm gonna like learn some piano stuff and then never use it ever again. Like, what's the point?
That's true. make sure that's up. There you go.
No, I
Yeah,
like
you
it's
gotta
kind
work
of
harder. Yeah.
kind of erect.
Yeah.
The
It's more
shirt-
flaccid, I guess, is what you're thinking.
Yeah, it's drained.
I just want to make sure we
drained the
can hear
microphone.
you.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, yeah, what else? Anything else? Is there anything else? Was there something else?
It's been like a month, dude.
I know. There's got to be
You
something
just
in
been
there.
working?
Yeah. Oh, dude, took my parents out to a fondue place.
How was that? Was it cheese and fondue or just fondue?
Oh, well, it's fondue.
Yeah.
And then you dip like vegetables, fruits in it.
Yeah.
And then you do a meat. It's a 3-course thing.
Okay.
So you have the
3
fondue.
courses, yeah.
And then they bring out like boiling pots of broth.
Okay.
And you cook meat in that. And then you do a dessert one, chocolate. This was for my wife's birthday.
I was going to say, what was the occasion? So your wife got older, and then you took your parents out with her.
Yeah, my parents wanted to take her out.
Oh, I see.
She thought it was a little, she's never been taken out to dinner by like her own parents, so she was like, it was like, this is kind of weird. Yeah. I'm like, well,
That's kind of funny. I feel the same way. Like Jade's parents will ask to take me out for stuff, and I'm like, my parents never. And then now that I'm older, they're like, they don't see me anymore because I just live here, and they're like, well, do you want us to take you out? I'm like, no. We'll go get food and I'll make it. I would rather do that.
Yeah. But so we did that. That was about it, man. I mean, honestly, like we did that. Oh, I went to Korean barbecue, which I think we talked about in the last episode.
I don't remember.
We went again, ate a bunch of food with some friends and stuff. We got calamari.
Okay.
It's just squid. And literally, it's just like baby squids.
Yeah.
And they just rip all the guts out of it, and so you just have a literal full squid.
Like a husk.
Yeah.
And you
so
just
like
slurp it up.
You cook that sucker on a grill, and then you eat it. It's okay. I thought it was kind of interesting. That was the whole squid, though. Normally,
you do know that squid is like popular slang for cum, right?
Yeah, so like the Korean man came to the table.
Yeah, and just squid it on your plate.
He squid it on the grill.
Oh, okay.
And you give it a few, and then you take it off.
It's like viscous enough to like have a nice browning layer from the grill.
I don't know what he ate. I tried to ask him, but he said no. I don't think he knew English.
Yeah.
So.
And did you guys have to like pay extra because he had to do it himself?
No, it's all you can eat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we actually got a couple orders. It was pretty good.
Oh, wow.
The guy, you could tell he was exhausted.
Yeah, probably. It's right near that hot grill.
So you order on like an iPad thing that they leave at the table, and so like you order it the first time. The guy comes over, he like does the thing, and he like thanks you, right?
Yeah.
And we're all like, wow, that was really good. And like the guy kind of looked over, and he's like, oh, no. And I'm like, what could he be talking about? I just ordered it again.
Yeah.
So he had to come back.
Yeah.
So.
It's pretty interesting getting to learn about different cultures by going to barbecue places in America.
It is.
That's like the closest thing we get to understanding other cultures. I probably would be initially shocked, and then I'd be rooting for him, especially after the 5th time I ordered.
Yeah. Well,
because the refractory period alone on most normal people is at least 20 minutes.
You know what the stupid part was? Is it's all you can eat, and they bring the food to you, right?
Yeah.
But like, whenever you order that, you also have to order like steak and other things.
Yeah.
So it's like you get the steak, and then he comes over and does it. Well, it's like I'm getting full from the steak. I kind of wanted to skip that. I wanted to experience more culture. But, you can't have it all.
Yeah, this is just how things go. That's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
It do be.
Yeah.
It do be like that.
That's how the dick squirts.
It is. But anyway.
Now, for something completely different.
Yeah, go.
All right, so I've been very prolific with my music lately. So I'm going to play some of the songs. I actually don't know what I want to do first.
Okay.
It's so difficult.
Okay,
so I got this kind of joke song about like a bog monster in Louisiana.
Okay.
And I just have like a couple words for it, but I really like the beat. So it's... Wait, I'll actually use a pick. I was worried about being too loud. Sorry.
Here we go. He's going to pick.
That's it. It creeps.
Oh.
In Louisiana, deep south, where the light don't reach down, it creeps. And I'm just gonna go from there.
Excellent.
That's it. I like that.
You just have the idea.
I think I might do like an accent with it too, though.
Wow.
Like it creeps Louisiana deep sound, where the light don't reach down, it creeps. I think I'll do something
I think
like
that's
that.
better.
Yeah, I like
yeah.
that. I like that more. It's got more personality.
Yeah.
I feel like a Southern man.
You just remind me of something.
Yeah, let's hear it.
2 second. I had a dream of, and this is, I figured out what the reference was that my brain was making in my dream. I had a dream that I was in a band.
Yeah.
And that I was playing like guitar, whatever. It didn't even matter. But I walked up on stage like, this song's called Epstein Island. And then that was it.
That was a dream you had?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know who was up there on
Dude,
stage.
Actually, brief aside, since you mentioned Epstein Island, I went and saw Sam Hyde live in Ann Arbor, and it was okay. It was okay. The first guy was horrible. His name was...
Isn't that kind of the point? Doesn't that make sense?
Yeah, like the intro guy is always just like a new up-and-comer. He was really bad. His name was like something Schultz or whatever, to put him on blast for a minute here. But he had this like... I'm going to give my whole review, actually. We're going to take a moment.
All right.
So... He did this like lay Reddit mod guy where the whole premise was that he was playing a really anxious character that his therapist came and told him to like get outside of his comfort zone and do some different things. And he was just playing like the Reddit mod archetype for the subreddit mildly infuriating, and then talking about like a bunch of... I mean, the thing I will give him credit for is that there was a lot of Reddit-specific details that he did very well. Like he did like the "Thank you, kind stranger," you know.
So all right. So the guy went up on stage and was like, "Hey guys, basically this is a reference to one specific website and one specific subreddit on the website. And if you don't know what any of these words are, good luck."
Yeah, that's basically what it was. He
Yeah,
played the whole character. He pretended to be anxious and awkward and like twitchy and stuff. And then he talked about his like personal problems with somebody trying to have him work on his cake day to moderate the subreddit.
On his cake day.
It was pretty dumb. It wasn't that interesting.
If my wife saw that, she'd just be confused.
Yeah, it wasn't. It honestly, to me, it just felt like old. Like it felt like a really old bit.
Yeah.
Even though it's to the point where I think normies will understand that Reddit joke because there's so many people on Reddit. So it was not good.
I don't think my wife would know what a cake day is.
Yeah. I feel like it'd be a Redditor thing. Is she a Redditor?
No.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I feel like all Redditors would know.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. If you never went on the website, would you know anything?
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel like something that like a Sam Hyde specific audience would care that much about.
Well, actually, no. See, that I think that makes it more. Somehow.
Yeah, maybe.
Just because now it's like internet culture. At least these people are like on the internet to know who this guy is.
I mean, MDE, $1 Million Extreme, has bashed like the liberal left Reddit archetype for a long time, but it just felt like an old bit. So anyways, he did his thing first, and then it transitioned to the three guys from $1 Million Extreme. So if you don't know, that's like Sam Hyde, well, the group, and it was originally three guys is what they did for when they got on Adult Swim. They did all that shit. So it's Charles Carroll, it is Nick Rochefort, and then it's Sam Hyde. So first it was Charles. His bit was basically just like lol random XD, like play pretend fantasy stuff. It's kind of like what we do on the podcast, but like way more provocative and raunchy for no reason.
Yeah.
Like basically he just name drop like celebrities. Like he'd talk about how he's really big into science, and then he'd talk about how he like raped Albert Einstein, and then he has this whole bit where he describes exactly what he did to Albert Einstein. And then he talks about how he met Epstein, and then he also has this whole bit where they talked about how they like fucked Stephen Hawking and then like stapled his face, and he can walk, and then he talked about how he likes science again. It was really random. There was this part in his show where he's like, sometimes I just like to imagine that I can put keys in things and ride them. And he like pretended to do that for a stool and then like ran with it for a moment. I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Were the people laughing?
Yeah, they were. Because
everybody's having a good time?
Yeah, they're like, I guess they're like, you know, everyone's fans of MDE, so it
so
just seemed
like,
stupid. It seemed trite, I should say. It was kind of random.
Yeah, it's kind of like because you're already fans of these people.
Yeah.
It's like,
it was pretty lowbrow, like I don't know. I want to give them credit because they obviously went up on stage and they did stand up, and I haven't done that before. So
Yeah.
maybe when I get up there, I'll have a different opinion. But he seemed like he was way too quick. Seemed kind of nervous, obviously, because I don't think he does that sort of stuff live very often, even if he streams pretty consistently. So that I don't know, it just was bad.
Gotcha.
It was really bad. And then Nick got up, and he's the one who does like the Scuffed Realtor stream. I don't know if you've seen that. It's basically people send him houses, and he goes through and reviews houses and stuff. He's done real estate. He's like a market salesman for cars and stuff. Whatever.
Sure.
His thing was pretty just non-offensive. There wasn't really much there. He sort of just pandered to the fact that we were in Michigan a little bit, made a couple of jokes, and then left. That was all it really was. And Sam's was the best out of all of it, which I'm glad for because it was like an hour long. His stuff was kind of disparate and disconnected and didn't have a good transition line. The basic theme of the entire thing seemed to be like, I'm just here not for the money, but to help racial tensions. And then he like made a bunch of racial jokes like while he did it, which is really funny. But his entrance was my favorite because he's like pretending to be a retarded person. And like, so he stumbles like from the back of like the crowd. There's like hundreds of people in this room. He stumbles from the back. He's like walking on tables, like kicking people's popcorn over. He's like screaming in people's faces. He keeps taking this jug of water and trying to drink from it, but just spitting it all over himself. It was so funny, dude. I was fucking dying. It was also kind of interesting to see too because some of his jokes he debuted on Fish Tank season 2, so I actually already had heard them, just not presented in like a stand-up comedy context.
Yeah.
And one of the jokes that he did, which was his final bit, was actually better on Fish Tank because of the ending. So he has this whole bit where he talks about how he was like essentially abused, like it probably is like a joke or something, but he tells it really real. It sounds like vulnerable. He sounds like he's coming, he's talking about how like he has this guy that keeps beating his head with like a gun and how like he'd take out the bullets every day, but like one day like the bullets were in the gun and stuff, and this whole moment, and then he like breaks the whole character and does like a fake Indian accent and then like it just makes a joke about that at the end. And which sucked because on Fish Tank he actually did that whole bit longer for like 15 to 20 minutes, I think, if I remember correctly. I'll have to pull up the clip of it. And he's sitting there, like, talking with the people in the fish tank, and, like, telling the story. And then the end of the story, he just fucking gets up and walks off. So, like, you don't know if it's real. You don't know if it's fake. Like, it just leaves you in this limbo state of, like, oh my God, did he just fucking do that? It was so good. But yeah, anyways, it was interesting. We got seated at a long table, so I made friends with the random people that were there. That was pretty fun. I got to talk to them about their careers a little bit. And then the show started, and Sam's was the best out of everything, but it still needed work. He also, multiple times throughout the set, was like, is any of this funny? Is this, like, are you guys enjoying this? And everybody obviously was like,
oh, yeah.
Because, it's the fans. Like, if you're trying to be a comedian and you're doing shows for your fans, they're not going to give you good input.
Oh, yeah, no.
They're just going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah.
You have to just show up to, like, a comedy club and be like, here's my bit, and start kicking over people's popcorn.
Yeah. It was also pretty funny too because right when we walked in, one of his crew members was like the doorman, and it was just weird seeing him in real life because I was like, oh shit, that's like Chris, dude, that's really weird. And then he's like, oh, we need your name, and so my buddy gave his name, and I was like, oh, I'm Cody Penn. He's like, you're the Cody Penn, and I was like, and what? And then he was just making a joke.
Yeah,
the way
you're like, wait a second.
Yeah, what? It was really funny. I was like, you know, it's from our podcast.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I should have said that. I should have worn a Roving Slant t-shirt, dude. Holy fuck.
Yeah, we should make some of those.
Yeah.
I was thinking just have a angle on it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
An angle. And it'll be that odd color that we use for all of the thumbnails.
The weird purplish.
Purple. Yeah, that pastel purple. Oh my God.
Beautiful color.
So yeah, anyways, it was good. It was a good time. I don't want to make it sound like it was horrible. I think it was just kind of amateurish. It probably...
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're going to go see, like, a guy that doesn't do stand-up, do stand-up.
Yeah, exactly. So, but it was fun. I had a great time. Yeah, and then at the end, everyone was, like, walking out, and there was this, like, line of people who were, like, walking around this long... fence thing because it had like a ramp down to the exit, and I just jumped over it and walked out. My buddy was like, the bouncer looked at me and just sighed. I was fucking dying. I'm like, I'm not walking around this stupid fence. No fence can contain me.
Should have taken off your shoes, too.
Yeah, I should have. I should have just barefooted it.
Why not?
Anyways,
I'm ready for song.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna put up the lyrics so you can follow along too.
Oh, okay.
So here we're gonna do this one. So I was thinking a lot about my 20s and how they came and went, and so this is a song about that.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's a the song title. Yeah, yeah.
Pretty simple.
No.
My 20s came and went with age, but I've been stuck back on that page for days. The time it takes to make a man, lick your wounds and dry your hand again. Your scars can fade to memories. Yesterday doesn't have to take the lead. My 20s came and went with age, but I've been stuck back on that page for days. My feet, they start to tap a tune. My body's stiff, but it follows through the beat. My love, it swells up from below. Dancing, I'm keeping pace with all my shadows. My 20s came and went with time, but now I'm here, I think I'll be just fine. I like that one.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty slow. Pretty slow, but I like just the simple 2 chords.
Yeah.
So here, I got another 2-chord song for you.
Excellent.
All right, get ready. Yep.
Yeah.
Sing along, you know the words.
Yeah. What?
Let me tell you a story of a boy back home, arrested alone. The rules he'd bend and break, tooth and nail, to find his place against the old. It was a push and pull underneath him. His heart's big, oh so bold. I wonder what it'd be like to be me. Love never out of arm's reach. No, never pulled away. If the people never came, let me tell you a story of a boy on the road walking alone. They'd expected he'd trip and fall, learn his lesson, and turn back home. But against those roads, it was seldom foretold that within him he'd get up and follow his soul. I wonder what it'd be like to be me. Love never out of arm's reach, no, never pulled away. The people never came down that road. I need to do a third part for it, but yeah.
Damn.
So I was thinking a lot about how, and this is why the songs are like kind of relevant. So my first one was the 20s thing, because I was thinking about how sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in the past, like with certain things, like you just let these memories, like you don't let them go. They just constantly pervade your every waking thought. And I felt like even some of the stuff from, I've probably talked with you about this before, but the stuff from being cheated on in the past and then how that's affected me now. But I realized that it goes even older than that, that I just have a lot of conditioning because I always felt like, I guess the best way I can describe it is like growing up for me felt like you had to be a certain way and do a certain thing to get like love and validation from my family. And it's always felt like that. And so I was thinking about that a lot, and I was trying to let go of some of the things that I was like more self-conscious about. And so I was letting go of some of the emotions from like the 20s, because there was all these like, you know, friends and regrets and things that I felt like I should have done in my 20s, and I felt like I was stuck there. But then I let those go, and then I realized that the feeling of having to be a certain way was much older than I had originally thought. And then that's where I was doing the, like, let me tell you a story. And I'm going to do a third part. I'm not sure how it resolves itself, but the idea of, like, being at home, being, like, arrested alone, and then having to deal with, like I was always pushing back against my parents or the authority figures in my life.
Yeah.
And then as I started to come here to, like, do whatever I wanted, it was basically like there was this impression that eventually he'll, like, go and get a real job, or he'll do something different, or whatever. He'll stop doing this shit and then just give up. But I just keep going, essentially. So I like that aspect of it.
I gotcha.
So
it's pretty good.
yeah, that was something I was working on. And then, let's see what I want to do. I feel like that's the best one. Here, I'm going to do this one because it's just small. It's not entirely relevant, but I do like how it sounds, and it is my latest one. I'm not going to do these lyrics because I don't really like them that much, but I will do these.
Gotcha.
Let's see if I can remember how it goes. Actually, it might sound better with this. Sunny days. Summer comes bright, I'm wide awake. Couldn't tell from my face, I'm chasing dreams. Been making my case, but the jury sees. That's all I have for that, but I like how it sounds.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that a lot. My head held high for sunny days. This is probably my favorite because I have good lyrics for it. So I was sitting there in my bed in my childhood home, and I had a vision, and it was this.
Okay.
I met a woman, clad in white with black hair, cascading down to her bare feet. She had a 1,000-eyed look and the hobble of a wolf, hair tied in tangled weave, braided through the leaves. She was dancing on the edge, laughing at the ledge. She said, "You coming or what?" She held her hand back to me. I had a lot to say and ask, but she covered my lips with her finger too fast and dissipated like she'd been waiting all along. She said, "Listen, and you'll find all your answers deep inside." But my doubt began to creep, stopping me at my feet. She held my face in both her hands, forehead to mine, and said, "Doesn't matter what they think, 2 chords enough to sing, 2 feet enough to walk, 2 hands enough to hold my hips and make your future moan. Now come dig me down before I jump your bones."
Boy.
Banger. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I liked the boy part of it. That's why I loved it there. Because I was like,
I was like, when's the boy coming?
yeah, when's the boy coming? I guess because it was like, now come dig me down before I jump your bones, boy, or something. I didn't know if I liked the boy part of it, but I loved it out. But dude, so fucking good. That song is so easy to write. I love it. It's only 2 chords. I think that's basically it. I did like this one. It uses the same chords in a different capo. Just because I like I'm just going to do the first 2 parts.
Gotcha.
Same strumming and everything. Got me in a straight jacket, wonder if I can hack it with the cool kids living fast. Life be rolling past and I've been iffy and dizzy, trying to keep up with the noise. Who you gonna trust? Is it your label or your love? Preachers on the street side, false gods in the limelight, upon your mind, the voices I can't seem to find in mine. And that's basically that.
I feel like you could do that like with like a hard rap.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I
You
really
even have it formatted.
I
like in the...
I like the way it is, and it sounds fun to sing. Like
It is, yeah.
I read there was a Latin line in one of the books I was reading, and it was basically Latin that translated to "We're born between shit and piss," like the idea of like and I love that line. So that's what the next line is "Born betwixt shit and piss. Forgive me my Latin misgives. I'm pondering the ways of life's little games." Like it's like just a constant. And then I think the chorus will be this part, which I do really like. It's saying pretty much the same way as this. So it's like, take it easy, son. These days have got you outnumbered. For now, you'll say, but I can't know what I don't. I seek and I've been told the big wide world works where the heart never finds its world. But I probably need to actually add chords to that.
I like that one too.
2 does not feel like enough.
For
that whole thing.
Oh.
Like, I could probably do something else.
Switch it up.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll figure out something. I've been sticking, like, in there's, like, all these different, like, every note has a letter, and then there's, like, specific, I don't even remember what it's called anymore, but I've been in C major for a while. I've almost learned every chord in C major, at least all the chords that generally go together. Except for, like, some of the weird ones, like this B. That's a weird chord. It's hard for me to do. I can't, like, swap to it instantly. I don't got it on my quick bar.
Yeah, it's not a, you have to cast it.
Yeah, it takes a little time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it. I got other shit, but whatever.
Damn.
Yeah, one more. I did like, hold on. This is really simple. I'm gonna play the first thing. Maybe I'm evil, maybe I'm bad, maybe my hate loves, and it's a twisted bag. I don't know, I like that.
That's pretty good.
Just like a straightforward.
You match you make your music.
Yeah.
And it matches the way, like, all right, everything that you do, like, matches. I don't know if this means literally anything, but your music matches you, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I do try to, like, I don't know, it's easier for me to, like, hear something and then try to vocally match it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm evil, maybe I'm bad, maybe my hate loves, and it's a twisted bag. But I also think that I'm getting better at, like, going in a higher register, but I still think it's the same thing, just an octave higher. Maybe I'm evil, maybe I'm bad, maybe my hate loves, and it's a twisted bag. But I'll figure it out, yeah. Because obviously I can venture out of that, but then it, like, sounds awful. So it'd be like, instead of maybe I'm evil, maybe I'm evil. Like, you can hear the dissonance. Like, I don't know. It's easier for me to match for now. I'll figure it out, though. So, yeah, anyways, that was my... those songs were relevant because each one is kind of like a step in, like, a journey for becoming more of who I want to be.
When's the new album?
I don't know, dude. I got to figure it out. I'm calling it... so the last one was underneath the ceiling fan. This one's underneath the fluorescent light.
Just whatever you're underneath at the time.
Yeah,
I understand.
Because under the fluorescent light.
There you go.
And I was under the ceiling fan when I was at my parents' house, so it feels relevant.
Yeah.
So,
what could you be underneath next?
That's a great question.
Underneath the blue sky.
Yeah, I might write the next one under the sky. Yeah.
You're welcome.
We'll see. Yeah, that's what I was already thinking. Next one's got to be outside.
Yeah.
Because I'm not underneath a building anymore.
Well, if you were in space, what are you underneath?
That's a good question. Probably a planet, right?
God.
Oh, shit.
That's whenever you find Christianity.
Yeah, that's when I go through my Christian phase.
You go to the International Space Station, and you're there, like, writing songs, and they're like, what are you doing? Like, Writing songs about God.
Writing songs for God, baby. The gods help those who help themselves.
Yeah. So anyways, dude. I'm glad that you're doing the music stuff.
Yeah, it's been a lot of introspection. I made a level 2. Actually, I'll show
Oh
you.
my God. It's show and tell the episode.
Yeah, are you fine with that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. If you have something to say.
What if I just what if you said like are you fine with that? And I'm like, no, what the?
Then I'd be
what are we
like, I'll
doing?
show it to you after when it's not podcast content.
It can be podcast content.
I'm gonna show it to you. It's show and tell, dude. I gotta show you what I'm working on.
I'm ready.
You gotta see this.
Show me.
You're gonna love it.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I was, I'll just tell the story. So I was, I have a harsh inner critic, and I was like, man, I need to somehow utilize my art to overcome the inner critic. And then I was like, dude, I jump off the bridge level. And so as soon as it loads,
Any minute.
compile, baby. There's not that many
going.
sprites in there.
Oh, it's trying, chugging along. Fuck. You thought you had it timed.
No, fuck. I thought it was good. I thought the story was gonna be longer. I have a harsh inner critic.
Oh, I can tell you really quick about my my other dreams.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Do this really quick.
Okay. Can they see this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this level's called Self-Hate, and the whole point is that there's just a bunch of, like, yous that are holding you back, and you gotta fucking throw them away.
Oh, I see.
And then if you let them pile on you, then they pull your ass over the start.
Jesus.
And then I have, like, a whole bunch of lines of dialogue that I'm gonna make them say. That'll be at the top, and it'll obscure your vision. So it'll be like everything my inner critic says to me.
I like that they're rabid dogs.
Yeah, dude, the fucking sprite I had so much fun making. Here, I'll show you.
Jesus Christ.
It was so fun. It took me forever to get his run right. It was so good.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude. I just had to imagine myself, the beast. So yeah, let's hear about your dreams. Come on.
Yeah, so anyways, I've had like several dreams, where they're basically I'm doing something like completely normal and there's a disaster going on in the background, but like I'm fine, like I'm like, oh man, geez, there's a thing going on in the background, darn. And I just was reminded because last time I talked about a dream like this, I was here and it was a tornado. But this time it was a fire and then like, I don't know, just a building collapsing. So I don't know. Usually whenever I get those dreams, what happens afterwards is that I get a little depressing. And I've been, the last few days been a little depressing. It's probably something to do with something, but I got to figure out what, you know?
You gotta figure out what your dreams are trying to tell you, dude.
Yeah, but it was like 3 in a row where I was just like something terrible is happening. But I'm like, eh.
Do you feel like there's some sort of like thing that's going wrong in your daily waking life that would be representative of that or something that you don't want to deal with? That's like a...
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean like, no, I feel like the place I'm working at makes me feel, I feel like I got brain rot. I don't feel like I'm succeeding because everything is too easy and just sucks up time. And so it's soul sucking because I would like the money, but I also enjoy like being challenged and stuff. And so like I've been trying to, I don't know, do stuff on the side or like find other work, but like it's tiring to do nothing at work because I have to just, I don't know. It's just like, just sit here for 8 hours. And it's like, I'll just watch YouTube or like do whatever. And then sometimes I get to do my job, but I'm mostly there as support for other people. So it's like dream job, but actually it's just kind of, I don't know, makes me feel stupid. And so I just end up feeling dumb. And so I think basically maybe the dream is representative in this case of I was working on a project. The project is like going not very well, but it's not really my problem. It's not even something I could even solve. It was something that was decided in the past that I can't really fix, so I just am here. So in a way, in a very direct way, there's that. you know, I too have been feeling age. I don't know, you know, late 20s. It's like why all of a sudden do I just feel like, oh man, I'm older now. I think I'm seeing kids that are like kid aged, and I'm like, I don't think I could communicate that well, you know, whereas like a couple years ago, like I know all the memes and
you're up with the
such.
Zoomer humor. Now the
Yeah.
next generation's rearing its ugly head.
The alphas are here.
Yeah. Out of the womb.
With their iPads.
Yeah,
preemptively.
with their new soy jacks.
What?
Soy jacks.
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't even use the soy jacks anymore, dude. They're all about the, I don't even know.
Yeah.
What do they even use? See, I don't even know.
They're like dismembered Pepe fungus memes or something. They just do schizo posting right when they get out of the womb. It's just Peter Griffin with like the decibel turned up and it's fucking deep fried. Yeah.
He hits his knee and then it's just like ear rape.
Actually, sorry, I should say that's probably Zoomer humor.
That's too funny for us.
Yeah, alpha stuff at Generation whatever is probably it's probably that skibbity toilet shit.
Yeah.
Like Baby Gronk, Rizzing, Lisa, whatever.
I don't even know.
Lizzie something.
I know about Baby Gronk barely.
Yeah, barely. It's like a flit
Yeah.
on the horizon for me. I have not looked it up.
I thought Baby Gronk was old.
I don't know.
I thought that was an older meme though. I know Skibbity Toilet's current.
Yeah, it's like a
I think.
500 episode series, I think, or something. I don't know. There's like a bunch of episodes. It's like Gary's Mod.
Yeah.
SFM.
It's so weird because Gary's Mod, like, Gary's Mod Random Moment 6 is like a video that I watched when I was in middle school, probably.
No, I think all the kids now they have these computers that they're building, and there's two routes, right? It's the like Skibbity Toilet tier TF2 Gary's Mod like source filmmaker videos, or it's just like furry porn or something. Those are like the only options. Yeah, you
kids growing up these days, you have two paths.
Yeah, you download Source Filmmaker and you're revealed two paths. You can't multi-class. You only pick one.
You download Windows and Windows like, are you alpha generation?
Yeah.
You have two paths, and it shows you the meme picture where it's like happy, and the happy side is the furry porn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the freedom.
Yeah, the Skibbity Toilet's like the dark one with the knives and the demons.
I like imagining on the furry side, there's like a white picket fence and you're like 2.5 kids, like the American dream, and then Skibbity Toilet is just like this apocalypse with like bones everywhere.
You get brain rot. At least the furry porn, it doesn't give you brain rot, I guess.
At least the furry porn, you'll get paid. I don't think Skibbity Toilet makes any money. If that stuff is monetized, that's crazy.
It has to be.
There's got to be something monetized.
God. But yeah, dude, I don't know. So anyway.
Yeah, you've been feeling age too, dude. I get it.
And then like I go to the gym and I'm like, oh, like there's like high school kids. Like when was I in? Oh, like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. More. 11 years ago I was in high school. Wait, no. 10 years ago. But,
yeah.
I mean, like, oh, right, okay. You know, like, I was, like, riding my bike, and, like, a kid, like, normally, like, I would have, like, years ago, if, like, somebody said something funny that was, like, a younger kid that was, like, in high school or whatever while I was riding my bike, well, watch out, weird guy, or, I don't know, whatever the kids say, I would have, like, chirped back. But, like, a kid did that, and I literally just was, like, and like I just kept riding my bike, and then I think that deterred them from doing it because I saw them again later and they didn't do anything. Whereas if I would have chirped back like I would have back in the day because I had youth, they probably would have said something again. I don't know. It made me feel old.
I think I understand it because like I feel like as I grow older, like that's part of the conditioning. I feel that as you grow older, you build up all these things of like how you're supposed to act, like how society expects you to act, and what you're allowed to do and what you aren't allowed to do. And like accosting random strangers is something that's just generally like frowned upon as being like,
it's like a kid thing.
Yeah, everybody's like, well, I'll just play on my phone and be silent and awkward alone. Like, why would I talk to anybody?
Yeah, I just want to see the new Baby Gronk
Yeah.
video or whatever.
Dude, for the solar eclipse, I went outside. Yeah, and I took some photos on the first time film camera, but
Yeah.
I haven't got them developed yet, so I can't show and tell that. But
Yeah.
when I do, and I just took off all my shoes and I was just running around barefoot like a beast. Yeah, a wild man. That was a lot of fun, dude. It was,
What did you look at the sun
yeah, for sure.
with your eyes?
Yeah.
Did you get weld flash?
No, I don't know.
Did your eyes water up and then the next day they felt like they had sand in them?
No.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, is that what happens?
If you look at weld flash, which is the same light as the sun, I was like at work and they let us like go out whenever the eclipse happened, and I had sunglasses on, and then I had the actual.
See, I
eclipse
figured
ones.
I treated it kind of like just looking at the sun. Like you don't want to stare that long at the sun.
Supposedly, whenever it bounces off the moon, certain rays that you don't normally get happen.
Which that's what everyone's saying, but my thought is, all right, you have a fucking light, okay, and something goes in front of a light. What happens to it? It's less.
Cody versus science.
Yeah, science is retarded. That's what I'm trying to tell you. My thought was, oh man, this is bright. Shit, this is less bright. I can look at that.
I can look at it now.
Yeah. That's what I did. I looked at it. I didn't have any trouble. I looked at it through my camera lens too, which they're like, if you look at it through your camera lens, you're going to get like a Redditor eye apocalypse because your eyes are going to burn out because the lens is going to be like, you know when you burn ants with a magnifier? I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Damn.
Just beat the Redditors with this.
Science disproven.
Yeah.
Earth is flat.
I want to
idiots.
see an Earth is flat meme. It'll just be me doing this. Checkmate. Fucking science
Jesus.
retards.
Yeah, I don't know. I
don't need to read a book to figure that out.
That's it. New baby Gronk is up.
I expect like at some point if there'll be a comment of like somebody with like 10 paragraphs being like, as a
Why?
science major,
Yeah.
I have to explain that the ultraviolet that you usually see, the ultraviolet you usually see isn't like the violet that you saw in that.
It did hurt to look at.
It's not if you look at it for a couple seconds and look away.
Here's what happened to me.
What were you doing?
Well, I had like a magnifying glass, and I was like, just cooking my eye.
Yeah. I'm gonna get myself a hole in my head.
But no, I had the sunglasses on, and I had the regular glasses on. I look up, and the regular glasses fell out, and just looking through my sunglasses, like, ow.
Wow.
That I actually like felt like a flashbang happened in my eye.
See, I was channeling my inner wild man in the woods, so I didn't have that problem.
It's true.
Maybe if you were near woods, the light would have
You're
reflected off the trees, and God would have protected you with his little fingers.
Is that what those are?
Yeah, Gaia's fingers out of the earth. That's what trees are.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I didn't even know that because I was in factory.
Yeah, see, you live your whole life with brain rot, so you don't understand what real
Yeah.
life looks like.
I can't get my brain cells back.
Yeah, they're gone.
They're gone, yeah.
They let you out. They have like an announcement come on, like you guys are allowed to go outside for 5 minutes, and you're like,
sunlight?
what is that thing? It's like a squirrel. Shit.
Yeah, no, I don't. That's cool. The eclipse is kind of cool.
It was cool.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
I
a
was
good time.
excited.
Did
I liked
you-
running around in the mud and.
Did you have the glasses
No.
at all? Whenever you look through the glasses, you can see like the actual moon move through it.
I kind of got the part of it. I could see it.
Yeah.
We had like not full totality. It was like where I was at here. It was like below.
I was in the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see it.
You can still see it.
Yeah, I could see.
It's still permanently.
Yeah.
a
It's actually on
fixture.
my eyes right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
The eclipse permanently. You know, like those old screen monitors, why they needed screensavers.
Yeah.
It's like my eyes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you have it.
All I see is eclipses right now, which is why I can only play 2 chords on the guitar.
You can't see the other. one.
It's only one or the other. That's it.
Yeah. Excellent.
Do that.
And that's all we need you for.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
If I can sing and match my voice to whatever I'm singing, it'll be perfect.
You should have went to like a popular street corner and sang guitar while the eclipse happened.
That could have been fun.
And then like as soon as it got to like peak, you like start screaming and then you smash your guitar on the ground, run.
Yeah, maybe if I get more money, I'll do that. Subscribe to our podcast on
That
YouTube
way-
Red. Thank you.
Next eclipse, this guy can
Yeah.
smash a guitar.
One guitar for you guys. It was cool there because there's a bunch of doctors' offices around here. There's just like tons of people like out.
They're like soy jacking at the sun.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what was really funny? My buddy, he's really into 3D printing. We're doing like a game thing, which I'll reveal later to you at some point because I've been working on it a little bit. But he 3D printed. He's got like a 2-color thing. He 3D printed that Soyjack meme of the pointing, but put it on the top of his gun sights, and the point is right where the dude, it is so funny. I was fucking dying. He's like, "Yo, check this out." I was like, "Oh, this gun looks pretty cool." I look down and I see that fucking thing, and I just start dying. Like, oh my god,
Jesus.
I'm actually pretty excited. So our book club is it's coming up. The book I'm reading is not this one, not that one. It's the space
The
one.
big one? The little one.
This one. We're reading Starship Troopers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you've seen that movie
Yeah, I've
before.
seen the movie.
I haven't started it yet. I'll start it next week.
Yeah, that's my favorite part right there.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited because I'm going to. I usually do liver and onions. Like my buddy will pick me up and we'll do liver and onions. But I'm actually going to surprise him because we did a Romanian dish the last time, which was pretty interesting. It was like a cornmeal thing, and then we did liver and onions, and then we made like a tomato sauce with peppers. But I'm gonna make tripe, a Romanian.
You ever have tripe?
Soup. I've never had tripe. Have you had tripe?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's like chewing on an eraser.
Yeah, I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, so I would eat it. Okay, it's like chewing on like it's rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you chew it and you're like, oh, that's rubber.
Yeah, I'm making a traditional Romanian tripe soup dish. And the first instruction is boil the tripe for 3 hours so it gets soft.
Yeah, do that. Make sure it's in tiny little
Yeah.
strips because that way it's edible.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I've had Vietnamese soup that has tripe in it, and it's not. The weird thing is about tripe is that I don't think it adds any flavor. It literally reminds me of like I'm eating like rubber. If I would just eat like a piece of rubber doesn't really have a flavor, but like it's like this is somehow food.
I was curious about it, and
Yeah.
I wanted to try it, and I saw they had it at my local store, and I'm like, you know what? We did a Romanian just last time. I want to
You
try
gotta
doing
continue
a
it.
soup.
I
Yeah, I
understand.
think that could be fun.
My grandpa, I told him about the liver and onions
Yeah.
at the cabin. He was like, "You made liver and onions? That's my favorite dish." My grandma's like, "I never make it for him." He's like, "You should have told me. I would have had the liver and onions."
I fucking told you to call him over.
Oh God, it was all he talked about.
Yeah.
He was talking about how he did liver and onions. He was like, "How did you guys do the liver and onions?" He was all about the liver and onions.
Dude, next time we go
That's
up,
what
we're
I
making
said.
it for
I'm
him.
like, I'll let you know next time we go up. We'll bring liver and
Dude,
onions.
it sounds like we could just get a free stay up there if I just make him liver and onions every day. I've eaten it for 10 days straight. I will
Yeah.
make it every day.
I talked you up. I said you've
Yeah.
eaten it for 30 days in a row.
No, okay,
Everybody
even
was
better.
like, "Oh, what?"
What? Just liver and onions for 30 days?
Yeah, they thought you were insane. So
Wait, we got a couple more things to do.
wait, we do.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
we gotta make it. We gotta do.
It's
This is
quick,
express.
quick. All right.
Express, because
Yeah.
we gotta.
All right, have you ever eaten wheat berries? No, try them. They're really hard to chew.
Okay,
Yeah.
it tastes like oatmeal a little bit.
Yeah, give your opinion. Does it taste like wheat? It's like chewing wheat. I'm making you the millstone that typically it is.
Yeah, so you could eat that. That's not bad. I don't mind that.
It's all right.
I actually kind of like it. As a kid,
And I got one more thing.
this tastes like flour, and as a very small child, I would eat little dabbles of flour for some reason. You know, actually, it reminds me of oatmeal because there's that floury substance on the oatmeal. You know how there's floury substance on the oatmeal?
Try a piece of that. That's
Just
a bitter
bite it?
melon. No, you don't even try to peel a piece off if you can.
What?
I don't have-
You like hand me this
Just-
gourd
yeah.
looking dude. Like,
Just pick a piece off. It's called bitter melon.
I'm trying not to because I'm gonna just crack it in half.
Yeah.
You
You could just take a tiny piece. Yeah, just break
Okay,
that off.
okay.
Yeah, just break that off. Try it.
no. No, it's like bad red cabbage.
It's really bad.
Ugh. It's really bitter. For a bitter melon, it's awful bitter. Looks like a gourd though.
Yeah, so you'd be surprised to know that when you cook it, it still tastes the same.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you know how red cabbage tastes?
I like red cabbage though.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
That tastes like bad red cabbage.
it's
Like if
basically-
red cabbage was bad.
I bought it because I remembered my grandparents and I going to the Eastern Market and trying it. And when we did, we put it with scrambled eggs and it tastes really bitter.
Give me a little bit of that.
You want this?
I need to wash it down. I actually like this a lot.
You like the wheat berries? That's good.
Okay, I was telling the camera that as a kid I would just eat a little bit of flour. This reminds me of eating a little bit of
Yeah,
flour.
we'll get you a bag of those next time I'm there.
Okay. Is this even like a good food to eat?
Yeah,
Like-
from what I understand, it has vitamin E in it and like fiber and shit. It's just the wheat berry.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I
surprised.
eat that 6 days from Sunday. So yeah,